We woke up, or we were awakened. Somebody decided to awaken us while we were still sleeping, with the breaking news that Jacob Zuma has been suspended. Right. But who suspended Jacob Zuma? It is the former leader of Umkhonto weSizwe, Mr. Khumalo, Jabulani Khumalo. Right. So we said, oh, okay. How does Jabulani Khumalo suspend Jacob Zuma when he himself was expelled from the party? Not even suspended to begin with. You were expelled from the party. How do you then suspend people? It created a lot of dilemma in my mind this morning, and I thought to myself, you know what, I better create a video about this. I better address this. I better talk about this. You know what I'm saying? While I also have the energy, in bulk, because wow, this is so surprising, and it's a fact. It's so surprising, right? But there's other interesting fact here, and that interesting fact is the fact that it was confirmed through the IEC that Jacob Zuma is the party leader and they will be on the ballot paper. The reason they said that, they even gave a justification to say IFP will have the late Tukataptelezi in their ballot paper, because look, you know what I'm saying, parties do decide, and they decide things like that. And I even said on that video that is a strategic move where you make him you are saying he's a party leader. Whether or not he's going to contest the elections in parliament or not, it's just neither here or there. The fact is, if he is a party leader, therefore he is allowed to sit there, to be on the ballot paper. So I said something along those lines. Today we are waking up being told that he has been suspended. So what I'm going to do, there are two videos that I'm going to play you, and I'm also going to read a letter coming from Jabulani Khumalo suspending the former president of the former head of state, Mr. Jacob Zuma, being suspended by Jabulani Khumalo. So what I'm going to do, just give me time as I go through all of this. But before we start all of this, I put it to you that you do the following. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To click the notification bell, it is free of charge. To share this video, it is free of charge. To watch this video until the end, it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads, it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the Super Thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, will bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, let's start with the letter, guys. The letter is very, 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 very interesting, right? The letter was written to Jacob Zuma as well as the IEC. The letter comes from Jabulani Khumalo. The heading reads as follows. It says that removal of Mr. Jacob Zuma from the list of members of parliament of EMK. It says, I write to you in my capacity as the president of Umkhonto weSizwe party, right? This is to request the immediate removal of Mr. Jacob Zuma's name as the face of Umkhonto weSizwe party and a president of Umkhonto weSizwe. I sent a letter to the commission on 9th April 2024 in which I stated that Mr. Zuma will be the face of the party. The letter is attached and marked as A, right? And then he says, to provide a brief background, I formed the MK party in 2023. I registered it with the Electoral Commission on the 7th of September 2023, right? Prior to the registration of Umkhonto weSizwe party, I consulted for political advice and guidance with the former president, Jacob Zuma. During those consultations, Mr. Zuma proposed that any name of the party should be aligned to the ANC because there are too many political parties, and the brand of the ANC is entrenched within the public and the reputation. Right? Listen to this one. Look, in fact, the name Umkhonto weSizwe Party was proposed by Mr. Zuma. It was look, I was responsible for the registration of MK Party with Electoral Commission. Mr. Zuma also assisted with raising of funds for the registration, which was around 705,000 rand. So just above 70k, 70k one. Just close to 1 million. I'm not at liberty to name the persons who paid the registration. You know what? I'm reading this letter, right? I kind of feel like he knows what he's doing. This is not necessarily to remove Jacob Zuma, but this is to, if somebody was to come later on and say this person was bought by Ramaphosa, I will believe it. You know why? Because this is a confession that Jacob Zuma said the brand ANC is powerful, therefore we should use the name, we should steal from the ANC, use the name Umkhonto weSizwe Party because, it is attached to the ANC, it will give us, that is exactly what I'm hearing here, right? I'm hearing a person trying to confess to the public that, Jacob Zuma is the one that is trying to steal things from ANC. Which is exactly what the ANC says. So somehow the manner in which this is written, it is written as if it was written by the ANC given to Okumalo to say this is what you should say, right? Because the sentiments that are being said here. For instance, the ANC will say, this is our logo, since this is our logo, look, and our name and everything. So when you use it, you are taking people from us. I don't know if you see, I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. I don't know if you see what I'm saying here to say, they are saying that there's sentimental value when you use the name MK Party to that of ANC, and ultimately they were also arguing that people may be confused as to whether this is still the ANC or not. Those were some of the arguments. So the sentiment being written, or the sentiment that I'm reading here, they just come from there to say, yeah, Zuma said we should use this because the ANC, you know what I'm saying? So you see the sentiments there, but let's proceed. And then it says the following. During December 2023, Mr. Zuma proposed that the MK Party should be launched on the 16th of December because that is the date when the real Umkhonto weSizwe was launched. I agreed with his proposal. At all times, it was always understood that Mr. Zuma is not a member of MK Party, but will assist in the campaign. In fact, when he announced his decision to vote and campaign for the MK Party on the 16th of December 2023, he made it clear he will remain a member of the ANC. The MK Party has an interim executive committee of which I am the president. I am also I'm also a local constituency. I think it's Utinla. It also has a constitution, a copy in which is attached, Mark B. Mr. Zuma is not. Hey, the man is fighting here. Wait. Just give me a few minutes. Mr. Zuma is not what? My laptop here is giving me a bit of a problem. And I need to make sure that I go through all of this so that you can understand. Okay, listen to this one. I remember that I last said Mr. Zuma is not. The man says Mr. Zuma is not a member of the executive committee. There has been rumor that Mr. Zuma intended to hijack the party, but I rejected these rumors because I understood that the relationship with Mr. Zuma is solid. Now he says, on the 23rd of April 2024, I was called into a meeting with several individuals who are not in the National Executive Committee, but have been active in the MK party. Mr. Zuma announced that I have been removed as the president of the party, and he will henceforth become the president of the party. During that meeting, a fraudulent letter was prepared for the transmission to the Electoral Court, announcing that I will no longer be on the list of the candidates, that Mr. Zuma will be the face and the president of EMK party. I sent a letter to the Electoral Commission in which I confirmed that Mr. Zuma will be the face of the party. At no stage did I confirm that Mr. Zuma will be the president of the party. Mr. Zuma's conduct has brought the MK into disrepute and has acted contrary to the terms of the constitution of the party. And he has perpetuated to remove me as the party leader without following any procedure. Furthermore, it has been widely discussed within MK party that after elections, certain individuals, including an active members and leader of the opposition party, will take over as president of MK party. Mr. Jacob Zuma's daughter, Ms. Duduzile Zuma, has also persistently publicly disgraced my name. Oh, my daughter. Right. In these circumstances, I request urgently that Electoral Commission should remove Mr. Zuma's name as the face of MK party. He should also be immediately removed as the president of MK party. He occupies both positions through fraudulent and illegal maneuvers. The interim executive will be taking steps immediately to address the conduct of Mr. Jacob Zuma through the structures of the party. Right? This is very interesting. You know what is interesting in this whole thing here? This is very, 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 very interesting. What is interesting here is the fact that they confirmed that Jacob Zuma will be the party leader. He did not say anything about that. And if you think I'm joking and you think I'm just making up a story here, right? The IEC in their formal media briefing, this is what they have to say about the situation. This is what they say.
We can confirm that the face of the party on the ballot paper in respect of MK party will be that of Mr. Jacob Zuma, because the party has given us a notice that it has changed its leadership structure. Mr. Khumalo is no longer the party leader. Mr. Zuma is the party leader.
In this whole thing, Mr. Jabulani Khumalo is silent. He hasn't said anything. You know what I'm saying? He did not respond. He did not say anything. Here, the party president is Jacob Zuma. The person that will be on the ballot paper is Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma here is not just, it's not going to campaign. It's not clear. At least if it was said that he's going to be the president, but not the party leader. Here, we were told that Jacob Zuma will be the party leader. That is what we know. Mr. Jabulani did not contest that. Today, Mr. Jabulani Khumalo Mntungwa is now contesting that. I'm a bit confused now. There's another bishop in KZN has taken some jab to Mr. Khumalo, and he was like, bah, 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 bah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, huh? I saw former President Jacob Zuma's daughter, former President Jacob Zuma, his daughter, Miss Duduzile Zuma, reposted this following video. Take a look at this.
Bingalele ma comrade nonke lezobe nilalele khona le video. Ngiyathemba niyaphila. cela sikhulekele nankupoison wale ndoda ekuthiwa uKhumalo. Siyacela usiyeke. Siyacela mfowethu usiyeke. uMK akuwona wakho owabantu. Asiyanga kuwona ngoba silandela wena sikwazi. Asinayo nehistory yakho kwezepolitiki. Laba sebekufumbathisa imali Khumalo. Stika kubona usiyeke thina. Cela la ukhona uzolela khona le video yami. Ngiyaphinda sikwazi Khumalo. Na kwipolitika zange sikubone. Siyeke siqhubeke nombutho wethu. Sila ngoba sasilandela umsholozi sazi imisebenzi yakhe kaMsholozi. Wena sazi lutho lwakho. Qhubeka ke udle la udla khona igwinya lakho. Ungasifaki thina. Ma comrade ningadidiziswa uKhumalo. Akahamba oshona njengojaya isibhekilini. Angeke siphathe u17 ndini uthala lo muntu kaBaba. Acela uzophatha thina. La ekhona akahambe. Mayithanda bele kaGogo. Asinankinga kaKhumalo simazi. Akangafuni simazi ngenkani. Asizikulandela la sizanga kuyena size kuMK. Futhi ngoba sibona umuntu besebenzela abantu umsholozi. Akaza sebenzele umuntu uKhumalo. I thank you.
Okay, so with that being said, guys, it appears like it is raining. It is raining. It is raining. It is raining under MK political party. Yeah, it is raining. It is raining. It is raining. That is what we are seeing here. But again, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna follow up the look. I'm gonna do. I will look. I will follow up on the story. I believe that. Sooner or later, MK political party and their leadership as well will release a statement. As soon as they release a statement in response to this, because they need to respond, it's a must. They need to respond to this, right? It's a must. They need to they need to ascertain people about the leadership structure of MK party and how things are going up there. I look in there because I mean, honestly speaking, it has created a lot of confusion. It's something that we cannot run away from. It has created a lot of confusion, and I feel like EMK party right now, they don't deserve this. I mean, they deserve to come up because, to be quite honest, if MK party doesn't address all these things, it kind of like for me, at first I was so excited about them, but somehow, as they have these hiccups, I kind of feel like, hey, the voters' confidence somehow so they need to. By all means necessary, they need to address this. So I will keep an eye on that. I'll keep an eye on that, and we'll come back with a response. But again, having said everything that I've just said, I'm just curious as to what are you going to say when? How do you see things? You know what I'm saying? How do you interpret everything that is going on here? Are you excited? Are you happy? Are you Team Khumalo? Are you Team Zuma? What is actually going on here, right? You're the one that must tell me in the comment section below. I'm very much looking forward to your comments. I'm very much looking forward to your discussion. What do you think? Do you think that the IEC will act on the letter? Because that's another question that a lot of people are not asking. You know what I'm saying? What will happen if the IEC decides to act on the letter? Because IEC, they've been accused of trying by all means to silence Mr. Jacob Zuma. So one will say that once they see such a mere smaller opportunity, they might just want to act on it, whether or not it's verified or not verified, but they might want to act on that. You know what I'm saying? So one might say, or one might suggest something along those lines. So I am saying to you, and maybe also I must say that I'm also looking forward to the response by the IEC, because this is all over the news, like mainstream media and and social media. It is all over the news, right? So I believe that in the interest of in the interest of the public, okay, yeah, because the public has got an interest in it, I believe that the IEC as an independent body, right, that governs these elections, because I'm saying this in inverted commas because Nabo, sometimes they behave like they are not in an independent body. They behave like they are just a political party. And that's a problem about this whole thing. So I believe that once there are things like that, remember that at some point somebody objected to Zuma and they reacted. So now that there's an objection as well against Zuma, we are expecting them as well to react or to at least give us a letter, right? We are waiting for that. Okay. See you guys, Minanani, on the next episode. I'm gonna keep my eye. I'll be on the lookout for anything that they might release from now, MK Political Party. Till such a time, good people, please take care.